Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. Justin Thomas has been coming to the Lowcountry since his teenage days, visiting the Junior Heritage. Now he has a spiffy tartan jacket to prove his connection, rolling in a 21-foot birdie putt on the first playoff hole to break a 3-year winless drought and win the 57th RBC Heritage. Runner-up Andrew Novak just missed an 8-footer to win and avoid the playoff. Afterward, he talked about trying to impress Ryder Cup captain Keegan Bradley. Thomas looked back at birdieing the final 2 holes at the Masters last week as a momentum builder to finally winning in front of his wife and new daughter. He'll be a very popular champion for RBC and the Heritage Classic Foundation. We will hear from both Novak and Thomas a little later on in the half hour. The TV cameras have shown the Lowcountry's beauty during the Heritage. We still know it can all look better. The Outside Foundation on Hilton Head leading the charge. Tuesday, with its annual Earth Day, WHHI island-wide litter sweep, asking volunteers to help clean up beaches, parks, and natural spaces, especially along the ocean. You're encouraged to get your group together and pick a spot to clean up, or you can join a larger group at Coligny Beach from 8 to 10 a.m. on Tuesday. You can find out more at the Outside Foundation's website. In the first 4 years of the project, more than 2 tons of litter have been removed from local ecosystems. The town of Hilton Head is considering ideas for a revised parking ordinance that might offer mainlanders a deal on parking at the island's beaches, though it might not get settled by this summer. The island's new parking ordinance gives town residents free parking at all beach parks, but charges visitors to the island up to $20 a day on weekends at all but Coligny Beach's parking areas. The town now considering a pass for those who live elsewhere in Beaufort County, though details and pricing is still being worked out. Mayor Alan Perry says he realizes there are many who live off-island but work on the island who should be considered more favorably than general tourists when visiting Hilton Head beaches. And if you're planning a trip to New York City anytime between now and early May, you can visit the Wall of Gullah Art at the renowned Whitney Museum of American Art. Photographer Jean Mutasamy Ash of Chicago has an exhibit of her work on display there. She's the widow of late tennis great Arthur Ashe. Many of her photos are of a Daufuskie Island in transition in the late 70s and early 80s, with 13 of them displayed in the special exhibit. For more details on these and other Lowcountry news stories, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. Still plenty to come on the WHHI Daily News. We're going to talk a little bit about volunteers in medicine coming up. We'll also speak with State Senator Tom Davis as the state legislature gets back to work this week, starting to get closer to the deadline for getting stuff done. And we'll hear again from the winner and the runner-up at the RBC Heritage. Stay with us.